Hey everyone, so about a year ago I tried to build the perfect Tyranitar set, and it actually worked out really well. The only difference is today I'm trying it with Pursuit instead of Stealth Rocks. The main reason being I want to be able to trap opposing Galarian Slowking, that way my Iron Valiant can just spam Moonblast freely, but we have Rocks on Ferrothorn instead, so there are still hazards on the team. This is a very cool looking Sticky Web squad, but I gotta be careful about it. Araquanid typically doesn't run max speed, so I'm gonna lead you, just because if it's sashed here, I can KO it with Sand, and it can't like Endeavor or anything, so they do opt to switch out into Tusk. Good play. I just wanted to go for the guaranteed stuff, right? So I could totally see them doubling into Araquanid now. I kind of want to call that out, but I don't know if they want to, actually. Should I Stone Edge, predicting that? It's like a super aggressive play, but I need this for Blacephalon is the problem. We have Avialo, though. Yeah, we call it out. Nice. Okay, so we're able to catch that thing. Now I can Pursuit it, actually. They're going to get their webs up, but it's going to die no matter what. And I'm not going to get to Defog because they have a Golden Go. But Scarf Lando looks amazing right now. How do I want to deal with the mon in front of me? Alo and Flip Turn, maybe? I could see them being like Banded or something like that. Okay, it's not Banded. Good to know. Let's Flip Turn out, and let's go Lottie and Luster Purge, I believe. Just because if it's Scarfed, Lottie doesn't care about that. It shouldn't be Scarfed on webs. That would be really weird. But yeah, Alo definitely has a field day with this team. They don't do anything to it. It might be Zarek, so I really want to be careful about that. The thing is, if they Mega Evolve Charizard, then I spam Earthquake the entire game with Landorus. So, okay, out comes Golden Go. We're going to break the balloon. It's always nice. And there's a few good plays. I actually really like the idea of going Pharaoh and clicking Rocks just to pressure everybody. The only thing is I don't have a Ghost type, so it's not like I'm going to get to keep them up. Lando EQ isn't terrible, but they have a Charizard, so it forces Mind Games. I think the thing I want to do is go Ferrothorn here and click Stealth Rocks. They might T-Wave me just to be annoying, but that would just be them fishing for hacks, which at that point, sure, if that's your game plan. So are you Zardex or why? Definitely want to be careful about this Mon. Almost to the point where I want to stay in, I'm going to be honest. Should I Leech Seed? Okay, it's Zardois, that's fine. So we're going to go out into our T-Tar here, although, I don't know after that. Like, they really predicted my T-Tar there, but we're going to go Alo instead. Weather Balls to do nothing. Yeah, okay. Out comes Great Tusk, which is Booster Attack. Are you actually Scarfed? We're going to find out the hard way right now. If you're Scarfed, go ahead and Ice Spinner me for the Oko or get your Avid Spin off. You're not Scarfed, though, because it's on Sticky Webs, understandably, so goodbye to that. I think this actually just wins the game, does it not? Unless there's Scarf Blacephalon or Scarf Darm. This should die to Mystical Fire under the thing. It's like really dumb to go for this, but I'm pretty sure it does die. If it didn't and it got a T-Wave off, I could have lost, but I think we're good. Luster Purge. I don't know if Darm dies, but it can't Oko me with U-turn. Okay, it is Scarfed, interestingly, on webs. Did not anticipate that at all, but they lose a Mon here, and then they have to go back to Darm. And yeah, we can't lose to the Blacephalon at all. I think the safest way to go about this is just sack here. They lock Flare Blitz, interestingly. Okay, so we'll go U. We'll click Flip Turn. They're just going to stay in and Flare Blitz me, or not, okay. We go U. If you're Scarfed, that's fine, because then you have to lock a move that Tyranitar can just KO you with, and yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, catching that double turn too really helped out, because we were able to just get a super early KO, and kind of force their hand the rest of the game. I played this player a lot when I was laddering up to top 10 this generation, and their team, while it does look a bit gimmicky, is actually really scary, so I want to be careful right here. I don't remember it completely, but I'm going to try my best. What I'm going to do, we're going to lead Alo into Melmetal. So if I remember correctly, this is like Bandit or AV. I don't want to assume anything, though, because I don't actually know. Okay, so we got our Flip Turn off. I think that might be Bandit based on the damage. Don't want to make any assumptions, but that's what it looks like. It might also just be Protective Pads, let's be honest. But I think this correct play is just to go U and U-turn, because they should Ice Punch here if they have it, or else they'll just switch to Gliscor, and either way I'm fine with that. Gliscor is a bit annoying, but like I'm just getting chip on this for free is the idea. Yeah, they go for Ice Punch. I should just throw off a Scald this time. Why not? Is they actually miss a T-Wave? Okay, I don't really care if you want to T-Wave me. I'm going to be real. I'm just trying to weaken you as much as possible to spam moves with IVAL. So they landed that time. We got our 14. That has to be AV based on how much I'm doing. So I can't KO it with Latios Mystical Fire just yet. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. They want to flinch me all the way down shamelessly. Maybe I should have knocked off like 10 years ago and I forgot I had the move, but it's a bit too late now. We're actually not getting haxed at all, which is amazing. Latios Mystical Fire should do 28, right? I think. I'm not even going to calculate. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to lose, but it's fine. Goes ahead and goes a Gliscor. We have the Ice Beam. Like, I'll show it here. It doesn't really help them a ton that I have it because they don't have safe switch into this Mon. So it goes Melmetal. Just Luster Purge and KO that right there. Lottie is going to have a lot of fun with this squad right here, I think. So this could be Zard X. I really don't remember. Kind of hoping it's Zard Y. I mean, why would they go out into it if it's Zard X? I mean, Zard Y rather. That would make no sense. Okay, so it's going to Mega Evolve and Flare Blitz me here. We know that. Ferrothorn looks useless. I'm sacking Ferrothorn. Dragon Claw? Okay, sure. I could totally see another DD. I don't want to like just let it win for no reason. Let's go back to you on the Fire Punch. Okay. I'm actually really glad I saw that there because I'm just going to KO it now and not have to deal with it the rest of the game. Makes Dragonite somewhat scary, but I'm really relying on T-Tar to just tank that hit. We'll calc right now whether it can tank +1 Earthquake. Otherwise, Dragonite just probably wins this game for them. It looks like it does, actually. Max HP. That was not intentional. I did not run Max HP to take +1 Adamant Earthquake from Dragonite, but it takes it, so unless you have Ground EMZ or like a fighting move. They weren't even max attack, or they were Jolly Nature based on that damage, so... Okay, we KO that as well. Nice. I'll just let them KO me now. It doesn't really matter. Goes for flip turn. I think it might be Scarf Gengar, obviously, but at this point I'm trying to win the game with Lottie. So we'll go U. Just throw off knockoff, really, is all I gotta do here. Goes Gliscor. Okay, so I'll get up rocks, right? Actually, the correct play is just Lottie, honestly. Like, I just throw off free attacks with Ice Beam. Goes Gengar. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Lando is useless, right? I just sack Lando, maybe? Goes for the Shadow Ball. Okay, so the only way I lose here is really just getting haxed. I'm going to go U and get up rocks to limit this thing's switch-ins. Then we just go back to Lottie every time. Toxic is okay. Go ahead and protect. I just never predict, basically, and I win off that. Sacks off that. Okay, good. To go Keldeo, I'll just go all Momola. Goes for Air Slash. Okay, yeah. That's random. Are you going to flinch me all the way down? Looks like that's the plan. Go U. Oh, that actually did a lot. I thought for sure I would live that, but never mind. Let's Moonblast here. Goes ahead and does their protect. And then we can wrap it up with a Lottie right now. They would have to protect like 10 billion times. So nice. We're able to deal with this team. Despite how scary it is, like that was not a free game at all, but we were able to navigate pretty easily. Yeah, that player was in the 1900s almost with that team. They really make it work quite well. But right here, what I want to do is... Okay, so Belly Drum Azu. I can beat that using Lottie because I resist Aqua Jet and Luster Purge should do a lot. I just got to make sure that I get it in range whenever it's in. So I'm really thinking I lead T-Tar. Okay, this is not super ideal, I'm going to be real, but Spit F Ferrothorn kind of comes in. This looks like they're Stealth Rocker though, so I kind of just want to stay in and get damage off first. Maybe that's silly, but I don't think they would Earth Power right away. This is so dumb though, because if they do, then I'm taking damage and then King Gambit's a problem. I would have to use a Val against that later in the game. But I think I'm fine because they're clicking hazards. This is a very hyper-offensive team. I think they're clicking hazards again. I'm just going to keep calling that out. They might Earth Power me if they want to. And I think about having T-Tar is it keeps the Veil, right? Like off the field. We're going to try to outplay. I'm going to predict another spike, and then we're going to switch out. Okay, they got me. But that didn't actually do that much. Should I take the next hit? I think at this point I kind of just let T-Tar do its thing and KO this. Yeah, they take the next spike, so I can defog no matter what they bring in. The question is, how much do I want to risk the game? Because if they go Alola Ninetales next, what I can do is defog in front of that with Scarf Lando. And then I guess I wouldn't have any damage on it. So if they go Alola Ninetales, I should just Z-move. Yeah, that's probably the better play, let's be honest. Continental Crush. Oh, I see you. Scouting. But I have speed investment specifically for this Pokemon, so go ahead and give me that. That's why I have 200 speed. So King Gambit's no longer a threat. How much do I care about this Lando now? Like, I'm really tempted to just go out into it and defog here, which is what I'm going to do. KO me for all I care. KO me. It's fine. You might switch out here into Celesteela, I guess. But, like, you just click Freeze Dry and take your KO, right? It's a bit scary to sack Lando, but I think it's better positioning for me to do it this way. Because then I can go back to T-Tar after they can't even get up the Veil. So yeah, they end up taking their KO, like they should. I'm just going to go U and click Knockoff, I think. I should live a Moonblast from 52, like based on the Earth Power damage earlier. I guess that's fine. We prevented some Veil turns. Should I get up my rocks while we're here? I think that's the correct play. There's a lot of scary stuff going on. Like, I could see myself losing to Autotomize Power Herb, Meteor Beam, Celesteela, which is what they try next. So we have some mind games. I believe the first thing to do... Like, I can go Alo, but if I get flinched enough, I'm just losing. I guess I'll do it. Are you even Power Herb, Meteor Beam? That's like what I need to know. You are. Okay, so I just click Mirror Coat and hope I don't get flinched. Oh, okay, wait, so they need to crit me, otherwise they die this turn, because based on the damage they did earlier, I should live easily. I just gotta not get crit right now. Yep, there it is, and this will KO them. Goodbye. So do you go for the Veil again? I kept Ferrothorn mainly because that Iron Barbs chip might end up mattering a lot into Azu. Because it's gonna Belly Drum, obviously, right? That's what the set is. And then, like, I don't know if Luster Purge does enough if an Aurora Veil is up, so I want to be able to get additional damage. We do also have the Vacuum Wave and the Sand support against that too, so a lot of good things going for us. Just gonna go you. Like, I don't want you getting up Veil, if at all possible. Stone Edge here, knock that out. Azumarill comes in. This is gonna be that Belly Drum set, but I don't think I ever lose to this now. Yeah, Z Belly Drum, but... Okay, Latios will take the hit, and then... How do I win the game? Alamamola is useless. I sack Alamamola. It doesn't beat the Zamazenta ever. At least this gives me Sand Chip if necessary. So let's go ahead and do that. We gotta not get crit by Aqua Jet here. I don't even know if a crit would KO me, I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. It wouldn't have, yeah. So we knock this out with the Luster Purge. And then last mon is right here. Let's see if we can beat this thing. That's really all it comes down to. They do have the Crunch. It's IDEF Crunch. If you have Heavy Slam, I think you win. But I have to go Val and Moonblast. Just don't be Heavy Slam. They try to IDEF up. Yeah, okay. And we're going to be able to knock that out with these Specs Moonblast. Not getting cheesed by Hyper Offense. Love to see it. We have Trick Room, but they have some unconventional Trick Room Pokemon like Crawdaunt and Mega Camerupt. Very excited to play against those. However, let's figure out this lead situation. I don't see anything bad for T-Tar, I'm going to be honest. Should I knock off first or just drop the Z move? I think I just drop the Z move and maximize damage. I mean, like, they're going to Misty Explode turn 2. Maybe I can crit and knock them out. Oh, they just die, so they don't get to Misty Explode. However, now they get 4 turns of Trick Room with whatever they bring out. I think I might be losing this one. Unless Camerupt doesn't get anything to hit Lottie with. That would really help out. They're going to go out into Crawdaunt, though, right? Yeah, that's coming out for sure. So, with the close combat, and do I care if they do? I can't go Alamamola. I need its item for the Camerupt. That's my safest switch in. I guess I'll just go Ferrothorn, and we'll see how that works out for me. Goes for Crab Hammer. I mean, I'm slower. I can threaten the Power Whip here. Or I can choose to get up my rocks, which might be the smarter play, but I think I'll just Power Whip, probably miss and lose, is the the idea. Okay, we didn't miss. I actually did a lot to this mon as well. My defensive core is just really annoying for their Trick Room team. I didn't really realize that at the start of the game, but yeah, like they can't do anything about Alamamola plus Ferrothorn, huh? I kind of feel bad about it, to be honest, but, you know, I guess we'll take it. Because I just flip turn out here. They can try to go out into like Cresselia or P2 to get the Trick Room back up, but then I'm just going to go Tyranitar and take advantage of that. Or I go Ferrothorn here, get leftovers and get up my rocks. I actually like that way more. Rocks are really useful, and I don't see them having anything to hit me with. Like, if you show the HP Fire here, yeah, you can win, but I don't think that's going to happen. So what's the safest thing I can do? I don't want any chance of Ferrothorn getting frozen here and me losing to Crawdaunt, so I'm literally going to go Alamamola because I have the Scald to thaw out every time, and we're going to get a knockoff on this Pokemon. Clicks Teleport. Okay. So I could have gotten the knockoff, but like I said, super safe plays are what I need to make. So this turn knockoff comes out for sure. I still keep T-Tar. T-Tar is good. Just go Ferrothorn. Oh, you're subbing. I mean, I just got to land my moves. Sub SD? Or like, you have knockoff on that set probably. I don't know if you have close combat then. Depends on what moves you really want, because this Pokemon has 4 move slot syndrome with everything it gets access to now. Oh, you're stalling out your own Trick Room. I see you. And we miss. And that's actually worst case scenario, because now the what's it called? Trick Room is gone, and they're going to Oko me with knockoff. Really? Oh, they didn't. Okay, cool. We're fine. Ferrothorn is broken. We're good. If that KO'd me, I might have lost, but no, we're good. I'll knock off here. We're going to double down. And, like, we know they're going out into a Trick Room mon, so I just go T-Tar and knock off whatever item they want to send out. Their win con is, what, Banded Melmetal? I should beat that every time. Maybe. Alamamola is right there. So out comes you. Have a knockoff. Colberberry. Okay, good to know. I could see Healing Wishes here, but like Alamamola stops both their Trick Room Pokemon left, so I don't really know how this works out for them. Did I say Healing Wish? I meant Lunar Dance. So Camerupt Mega is here. Start making some plays. They're going to Earth Power this time, right? Because Alamamola is the mon they need weakened, so let's Luster Purge here. I don't think you can KO me with anything. Not even that. That did nothing. I will be roosting now to stall out your Trick Room. Actually, no, I won't. The Trick Room's going down. I would rather Luster Purge right now. And they just go ahead and forfeit because, like, yeah, that matchup is so bad for them. So we'll go ahead and get another game. We have another game right here. I guess that's why you don't run the unconventional Trick Room Pokemon, because they don't actually win the game for you. Just run Ursaluna if you're running Trick Room. That Pokemon has no counters. This one looks really weak to Lottie, potentially. I really like that. Hopefully it's not like AV Tornadus, because that's just going to pivot in on me every time and be really annoying. But yeah, this regen core is tough. I need Lottie to come through a lot. Specs Ival looks pretty good too. Avialo can take on the Iron Moth, so pretty happy to see all that. I think they're leading off with Torn, I'm going to be real. Okay, Steelix is fine. I don't know if you stay in here to take the Earthquake, but I would understand if you did, because the rocks are really good for you. I don't know what move Steelix gets. I don't think Steelix gets Thunder Wave, does it? I would be shocked if it did. Toxic? Yeah, okay. I don't want to get Toxic on anybody. You might have the Fire Fang, but I'm just going to get up my rocks, as they do as well. And then I really don't want to let Hydrapple in, but also Leech Seed into this would be really nice. I'm going to knock off predicting Hydrapple. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's Z-move. Well, at least we got the information out of it. Okay, well, this one is scary, obviously. I don't have any switch-ins to this. This is annoying. I guess I'll just go T-Tar. Okay, don't be max speed. That's what I need right here. Because I don't know how much the Z-move does, but it'll hurt if you're not max speed timid. Not Fightinium Z at all. Please stay in. I mean, are you living my hit? That's the thing. Yeah, you're not, dude. I was about to say. I'm max speed with my Z-move. You're not Z-moving me. Okay, so I don't want Alo coming in. I would love to keep T-Tar to break the Terrapagos' Terrace Shell. It's just back to you, let's be honest. Now we can Leech Seed for free. Not really care about whatever they want to do. Start spamming knockoff here as they go Iron Mop to get rid of those boots, and then go Alamomola to beat this Mon. I actually did a lot. I'm happy to see boots on it though, because that makes my life a lot easier. Plays off some crazy choke right there. I'm gonna assume that this kills with the entry hazard damage. I mean sand damage rather. So let's get that back up. Terapagos wants to click spin here, so I'll just knock off. And then, honestly, I just superpower. You need, like, a Z move to KO me, and we know what the Z-Mon was, so... Oh. Okay. Well, I still keep you. And really, I think what this game is going to come down to is me landing a Stone Edge with my Lando into Torn. Yeah, that's going to be, like, the big thing here. I'll keep Alo just in case it helps out at all, but I don't know if it's gonna. Maybe I can get rid of the Torn before it gets to click Nasty Plot or whatever, because then I don't have to risk a Stone Edge miss. Okay, so they don't even care. I should have gotten rocks back up. What am I doing? I clicked way too fast there. Yeah, don't be me. Oh, they go Torn now. What is this, like sub? Goes for Heat Wave. Yeah, okay, this game is probably fully over. Goes ahead and clicks knock off there. Gets rid of my vest. Not too scared about that. I'll just go you. Try to hit my Choice Scarf Stone Edge. As we're able to, and knock that out. It's really helpful. This probably wants to Rapid Spin, but Vacuum Wave wins the game. We have so many things that win the game. We'll stay in once, just because I can. Then we'll sack off you. Go you. Click Vacuum Wave. Knock out the guy, and then Lottie wins against the last two. So, yeah, that'll be that. Just pivot around with you. Doesn't really matter to me at this point. I mean, like, Lando also wins, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here with the Lottie. I would have loved to try T-Tar, but I don't think it actually beats a Petulant, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick up the win. And I'm glad that I made that play into the Hydrapple, because that actually helped out quite a lot. And we get a whopping 10 points for that. Nice. Got another one. This is like some weird semi-stall build. I don't even know what's going on, but if I can get rid of Blissey, Iron Valiant spams Moonblast the entire game, so that's what we're going to try to use our T-Tar for. I actually don't want to lead Iron Valiant. I was thinking Sableye might lead, but Forretress is very possible as well. The only problem is, like, nothing leads well into Forretress anyway. I guess Lottie, but then they could T-Wave me. And Lottie also leads badly into Sableye, so not sure how I feel about all that. I guess we'll go you, as yeah, they lead Forretress. I was just hoping I'd led off with something that it had a good matchup into, because I don't really see any other good outcome here. But the nice thing is we can get in Ferrothorn, and... okay, so we're going to end up defogging later. Let's throw off Knockoff here. I guess you go Sableye to get your Mega off. I was thinking about getting Rock Sub, but if I'm planning on defogging anyway, then what's really the point? So they might Will-O-Wisp, but that would be weird considering... okay, like, I can't get poisoned now, but obviously this wasn't getting poisoned anyway. Do you Double Wisp? I think the strategy just kind of beats me, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, this is tough. They're going to Wisp again here. Let's go for U-turn. Nah, actually, let's just go for defog. Forget it. Go ahead and Wisp me. That's fine. I don't think I beat this squad, I'm going to be real, but we'll go Iron Valiant here and try to throw off some pressure maybe. Really what I got to do is, like I said, deal with the Blissey. So I'm trying to go Val here as they Wisp, but that's okay. Like, at least I can't get poisoned now. We'll go for a Moonblast, and then we'll double out into T-Tar on the Blissey and go from there. And that's the idea. And then maybe we can Moonblast everybody. If they double to Forretress here instead, then it's just super over, but we're going to hope they don't do that. Could also just be Avialo coming in. My Ival is kind of on a timer right now because I am burned, but it's better than being poisoned, so I'm not really complaining about it. I just need this Blissey gone, and then maybe I have a chance. They should double out into a different Pokemon, in theory, because you don't know whether I'm locked into this. I am burned, though, so would CC really be scary for you? We'll play it out. I really don't think I can break this team, but I don't see a reason to forfeit super early. It's the ladder. People have been known to throw on the ladder for no reason, so if I really was playing off the throw, I would stay in, but they double into Fortress. Yeah, that's the correct double to make. Okay, let's go ahead and knock off here, at least make some progress in this game. And then maybe Continental Crush here can pick up a nice KO. I don't think so, though, but we'll try. I can't never get up hazards because Sableye exists, so that's a thing. Do you double out here? Okay, we get Fortress down to 5. That's like good, but it's probably going to get a wish past 2 at some point and just end up back at 100, and I'm going to lose anyway, so out comes you. What do I even do about you? Because you have Defiant and whatnot. I would assume that you just go for the fighting move, but you could go for a U-turn. Yeah, I got no switch-ins to you. I'm just stone edging. Go ahead and fighting move me. And then we'll go you here. Yeah, I'll forfeit this one and we'll move on with our lives. I don't have any way to break this core. Got another game right now. Mono Fire. Okay, let's see if we can deal with this Mono Fire team by getting a Barox. That's usually a pretty good thing to do against Mono Fire, but the thing about this team is, yes, it's Mono Fire, and it should in theory not win, but they have so many cheese setup mons that it's like, they might just end up breaking through with one of them, right? So I really got to be careful right now. Scarf Lando is obviously amazing. I'm going to lead off with that. Can't stay in here though, because it would be very foolish to get Will-O-Wisped. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't really care about this getting burned. Let's just go for... Wait, maybe I can Mirror Coat somebody. Go for Volt Switch and let me Mirror Coat a Pokemon. I would be so happy. Oh, it's... Okay, so they're fully committed to the cheese. Go ahead and lose that Light Clay real quick. Just so if this ever happens again, I don't have to care. Zardex of the DD right now? Is that what I'm losing to? No, you're critting me with Solar Beam. Okay, chill. Why are you critting me with Solar Beam? Let's go you. I just want a Mongon right now. I think I'm going to Z-move. Okay, well, it's Chardy Berry, funnily enough. Please just faint. Okay, so... my teacher gets burned. I'm just relying on Lando to win, obviously, with Earthquake spam in the end, so I'm trying to weaken stuff. I think I'm just throwing into Volcarona, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm being really foolish into this Volk by letting my... I mean, I got crit on Alomomola, otherwise I'd be way healthier. But I should have thought a bit more ahead. I was just making plays based on what's in front of me, and not what I need to deal with later. So hopefully it's not too late to actually still do this, but I really think what I need to do is make plays with my Lando and stuff. So it looks like they want to go for a game with Blaziken right now. If you're knockoff, then I guess you just win, right? Oh, they don't actually go for the SD. Okay, so I can Luster Purge for free. What do you have some random Z move to KO me here? No, and you're sacking the Volk. Okay, suddenly this is looking really fine. Goodbye, Volcarona. That was literally just going to win the game because my Alomomola was low, but now I don't have to care about it. They actually just Poltergeisted. I was really thinking they would go for, like, the other thing. The other thing being SD at that point, but I guess they didn't want to. You can do that. That's fine. I don't think you have Shadow Sneak if you're Endure. I guess Blaziken is scary now, but I'm just going to play it to where it never really gets a chance to set up. Where are you going here? Is he Celebrate Victini? That's what I would guess. Yeah, this might just win for sure. If you're Focus Blast. Go ahead and take my Aloe from me. That's fine. Lando dies to Searing Shot, doesn't it? And also I need Lando for Blaziken at this point. Victini. Z-Celebrate. Lando takes it. Lando will take Stored Power too. I'm just debating whether I can afford to do that, or whether I have to go T-Tar here and try to dodge Focus Blast. Because, like, okay, yeah, I go Landorus, and then I just lose to Blaziken. Like, it's over. So, I think my only actual play is this. And hope I dodge. And we do. Nice. Okay, so I needed to go off that. There was no other play. Like, I feel bad, yes, but also... I guess I sack off my Ferrothorn here. I never ended up getting up those rocks, huh? But I think at this point we're good, because basically what I'm going to do... does Zard die to Thunderbolt from 85? Charizard, Mega, Y? 83, we're going to assume that's a KO. Let's go ahead and Thunderbolt you. And then basically, what I got to do is Thunderbolt this, and then beat it either with a Vacuum Wave or... And they have to SD, right? Because otherwise Lando beats it, so... Really? That's what we're doing? I mean, you're stalling your own son, so... That's so dumb, though, because I would have just KO'd them. Did they ever click a Z move? No. I guess we just calc stuff. Landorus against Blaziken. Does -1 Z move into Sun KO me? Probably. Sun, -1. That's +1. It's also Life Orb. Yeah, like, I just needed to not get double protected on, but now we have this mind game of if they are Z move, they win. Oh, they're Life Orb. What am I saying? I should pay more attention. So let's get rid of the Z move. Flare Blitz from -1 Life Orb under Sun. How much are you doing? -1 max attack Adamant Life Orb does 90 to 106, so it comes down to that roll. Game ended. Nice. We were able to live on literally 1%. That was horribly played by me, I'm going to be honest. I did not make smart plays that game, but we still came through. We'll go ahead and wrap it up with this game right here. I'll try to play a bit smarter, hopefully, but... Like, there's a Dragonite. Sometimes you just lose to that Pokemon, so hopefully not, but... Specs Ival looks really strong right here, especially if it's some sort of offensive Golden Go. So I guess you're Scarfed if you're making a play like this. Oh, your pads. Okay, so now you're going to go for the CC, so let's go you. As it actually works out great. Making a play. Yeah. Okay, so now my Iron Valiant can just do stuff, which is cool. It's always nice when your Pokemon just kind of do things. I was actually tempted to Luster Purge there, but it felt really aggro. Gets up the rocks and doesn't Mega Evolve, so they want to keep the bulk, it looks like. But I get a free flip turn now that they're basically forced to switch out on. We don't actually know whether it has the Focus Blast or not, so I can't really do the play I want. I guess I just go back to you. Knock it out right there. I don't feel the need to overpredict at this point in the game. I'm just going to assume you're going to pursue as you go for Sucker. Good play. Let's go you and Superpower. I mean, this is like the most obvious superpower of all time, but it's like my play, so... Do I live this? Oh, you're Trailblazing. But Specs Ival, you're going to be at 36. I think I can do 36. Ival is broken. Urshifu Rapid Strike. Yeah, that's 41 minimum. Okay, thank you, Ival. You are certified good at the game. Goodbye. Brings out their Diancie again to Moonblast somebody. I mean, at this point, the only way I'm beating Za is with Ival and hope they're not Heavy Slam, so I guess I sack you. They would Mystical Fire here, I would guess. As they don't want to, okay. Well, if you are IDEF Heavy Slam, then you win. If you're any sort of Heavy Slam, then you just win, actually. That's the thing. Opts to KO me, okay. So they showed Body Press, meaning I don't know if they have Heavy Slam. Okay, well, we're going to make the only play I have, which is you. I guess Lando was kind of a play, but not really. Yeah, you have the Heavy Slam. Like, I can't beat that set, unfortunately, so we're going to go ahead and forfeit the game. You know what? Let's try something. Earthquake there does 0%. Yeah, I got a crit. No crit. Any critters? If I crit, then I still have a chance. They're giving me a lot of chances to do it. Crit. Yeah, okay, GG. Let's go ahead and wrap it up right there. We end up at 1751. Still pretty high on ladder, just not really where I peaked today. We were at 1790 at one point. 1751 is probably like just below top 100, right? Yeah, 107. I know this ladder way too well now to where like my elo can just predict the percentages in my head, or the position rather. So yeah, we'll go ahead and stop right there. Really strong team, definitely weak to a couple things as we saw, like IDEF Zama with Heavy Slam, or really just Heavy Slam Zama is a problem. I guess maybe what I should have done was kept the Lottie healthy, but it's hard to not use Lottie there because then I would have had to play it different earlier in the game, so it is what it is. Just try not to run into that Fortress team if you decide to load this up, but yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.